Hey there, Todd again with Regular Guy Reports. Just spewing a little more nonsense. So thinking about what I talked about in the previous video, transformation takes hard work. And Jocko talks about hard work. Just hard work, dedication. They all do. Anyone working hard in dedication. But what does it take to actually work hard? That gets back to the value of what it is you're working for or at. Your personal investment, your enrollment in what it is that you are doing based on perceived outcome, based on perceived benefit, and looking at some of what Elon Musk has said about comfort and how comfort is our slave master. And it keeps us from trying to accomplish things, trying to work hard. Now, as we focus on what it is that we want, what it is that we desire, if we look at comfort, if we look at, I just want a pizza, I just want soda, or something other, or I just want to engage in self-pleasure, whatever it may be, that is an immediate gratification. So there's a difference. I've worked hard in my life for immediate gratifications. I've worked hard to do things from just trying to get around having to do work in order to be able to waste time and to vegetate, or to pick up women, or something of that nature, something that it was self-indulgent. So one of the key differences that I see between myself, for example, and these highly successful, highly motivated individuals, I've been highly motivated in my own wants and desires for different things. I haven't created much in this life because I haven't placed value on real things, on things that last, on things that are substantive. Gratification, quick fix, that dopamine hit. A cheap dopamine hit, which is fake fulfillment. We get it in our, the pop-ups and the achievements on our video games. We get it in, sitting down and watching a movie and seeing the conclusion and having a happy ending or not. Usually a happy ending gives you better dopamine hit than tragic ones, if you're not French. The difference these men have is something of value that they're focusing on, that is high value, not an imaginary value, not a weakening value, but something that's going to strengthen them and add to their own personal lives or the lives of those around them and the people that they love. One of my problems, I'm not selectively selfish, I'm just basically selfish. And having been basically selfish my whole life, I have made decisions to maintain my own personal comfort levels. And then I blame others and create in my own mind that, I'm a victim because they forced me to do this, that, or the other thing, or my mommy made me do that, my dad was mean to me, boo friggin' who. When you hear stories anecdotal story about two attorneys. One who is a self-destructive alcoholic, and the other one who's a very successful attorney. He wasn't an attorney, the first guy, sorry. Two twins. One is a self-destructive alcoholic. The other is a very successful teetotaling attorney. And they were both asked, why are you like you are? And they both gave the same response. Well, my father was an alcoholic. Right there. It's a matter of choice. It's a matter of being the architect of your own reality. Making active and trying to think of a word to describe it, but actively participating in your own life and being willful in your decision-making processes instead of looking for something that is fleeting in its value and in its reward, and finding something that's truly valuable in its long-lasting effects in your own life as well as the lives of others. These men had purpose, had ideologies, had focus. They still do. They have these things, and they've transferred that from what they did previously, whether it's military career or entrepreneurial pursuits, and they continued with this attitude and this mindset into other things in their life, and they have been as equally or more successful in other endeavors that they've looked into. And the funny thing is you talk to these guys, or you listen to these guys, and they all give similar answers in that, I'm nothing special. I'm just, I'm not smart. This guy is, or I'm not strong. This guy is. They have a sincere humility and a healthy understanding of their own limitations. In spite of those things, they act as if they have no limitations, and as if anything is possible. And that's the biggest difference that I've seen in my own life. When I choose to act, things can happen. When I choose to react or be acted upon by my environment, I am more highly stressed. I feel sicker. I feel tired. I don't get the proper sleep that I need. I don't have money to pay for things that I need to pay for. I don't have money to pay for things that I want to pay for. Because, again, coming back to my mindset and the choices that I make in the immediate gratification as opposed to investing in something that's going to be rewarding. And usually that thing, that reward, is longer in coming. It is a delayed gratification or a satisfaction in work and productivity. And Rome wasn't built in a day. It takes time to build things of value. And the society that we're in is fast food, fast medicine, fast gratification, streaming, instead of having to go to the video store, pick out a video and bring it home, or having to actually do gardening and housework and other work because there was no entertainment of that nature. And the entertainment you had was sitting around reading the one or two books that you had as a family, or just speaking to one another. It's interesting. I find the less conflict or less struggle there is with things, the more self-indulgent I become. And then I create struggles for myself by being self-indulgent. Again, it's, you look at the Tyler cycle and this vicious example of strong men making success and building a good and strong society. And then that creates prosperity. And then prosperity creates comfort. And 2-3 generations down the line, we get these weak individuals, like myself, who end up self-destructive and lost and ruining that which was created for them by the predecessors. If then it would, the conclusion in my mind would be that if we want to stave off the implosion of our own lives or the lives of those around us, then we need to adopt the attributes of our forebears, to adopt the mindsets of those who went before, who created something amazing and something strong and beautiful and productive, instead of consuming and basically just burning it down. So with that thought, it's it's a mindset. Mindset is a huge thing. The mindset, the things that these men are focusing on in their own lives and within themselves, has created possibilities for them and for all those around them. So to apply that type of thinking into my own life, that type of focus into my own life, it's going to take practice. It's going to take hard work. Right now, just focusing on those 3 days of trying to exercise. And the really crappy thing is it's not going well. So every morning I got to get up and recommit, because every day it is a new day. It really is. And so the past is the past. The future isn't here. The present is what we have. So making choices in the now, in the present, that will influence our lives to come 30, 60, 90 days down the line, will be those things that will provide the building blocks that we can start to put together our own foundations, and upon which we can build our house, the house that we see within our mind's eye, the things that we want to create for ourselves. I use house as a metaphor for our lives, the lives that we want, the life that I want for myself. And if I want to create that, the nuts and bolts and screws are the little things, those little habits, those little daily things. Oh, let's focus on more water. Let's not have that sugary drink. Let's not have that sugary snack. Let's have some carrots or something instead. And it's these little steps that will start to bind together the will to become more. Because not all of us are born with it. Not all of us have this go-to attitude or this innate strength that many of these individuals have. So we struggle. And we need to recognize that that's okay. It's okay to struggle. It's okay to fail in our pursuit of the higher cause, of the greater good, of that which we will most benefit from. Because habits will be created. And as we create those habits, then we will create a force within ourselves that will move us forward. And then, we can build upon that. But it starts with just, waking up and making decisions. You got to make a decision. You have to act. You cannot be reacted upon. Or acted upon, or you cannot react to a situation. You need to be positive and to exercise your free will, what you're going to do. That's what I keep telling myself. These are my lectures for myself. And I can sit and rewatch this and make fun of myself and embrace the ridiculous within my own life, and then make better choices, make better decisions, one step at a time.